Good morning. This is Mark Sebastian, the founder of OptionPit.com. And I am happy to be here, and I'm excited because I got Andrew in the room with me, and we're having all sorts of fun. Again, if you're in the Chicago area, I think I got one more slot open for this conference. So, if you're a last minuter, you're welcome to let it come on in. So just shoot me an email or give me a call if it's something you want to do. All right, so let's talk about the market. Well, we started out up a lot more, and in the day, the S&P is really about where it started, maybe a couple points off, but the VIX has been soft all day. Now, AUG futures are finally starting to kind of soften, and we're starting to see SEP soften, so things are softening up, but not by as much as maybe people might expect. We've seen Ford's up 9 cents on their best earnings ever, and the dollar continues to get stronger. I think the dollar strength is a much bigger weight on the market than people realize, and that's been a bit of an issue. Amazon has backed off a little bit. A lot of the great names that we chased have backed off. Apple finally looks somewhat less soft.
Like Apple.
What?
It looks more like Apple.
It looks less like a crab apple. Let's just put it that way. But I'll be interested to see whether it continues to strengthen. Watch these Chinese stocks. China stocks weren't down that much, and Alibaba's down $1.30. Baidu is another name that's a big Chinese name that's down relatively big, and you really got to question whether that makes a ton of sense. Meanwhile, the Chinese index, FXI, is kind of flat on the day. So you got to look at some of those names and say, at a certain point, when do those start to look interesting? And you also have energy, where you can see ExxonMobil's up big, Chevron Texaco's up big. A lot of these names are up relatively big today, kind of pounded the day before in weird fashion. That's kind of what we're seeing. And so the point is, there's some weird softness floating around, but vol looks like it might want to soften up here. We're going to know in the next 10 minutes where the market's going. This morning I thought it definitely wanted to pop. Now, I don't know. It'll be interesting to see what might happen. Things are definitely up in the air. The market's trying to figure out exactly where it wants to go. All right, folks. If you got questions, you can email me, mark@optionpit.com. You can call me 888-TRADE-01. Talk to you soon.